In 1942, a Chinese sailor named Poon Lim became a symbol of human resilience. His ship was torpedoed by a German warship. His crew was lost at sea, but Lim survived alone on a small raft in the middle of a vast and cruel ocean. Poon Lim was not a soldier. He was just a cupbearer on the British merchant ship SS Ben Lomond, sailing in the South Atlantic. But his fate changed drastically when a torpedo from a German submarine hit the ship. In an instant, everything was dark. Explosions, panic, and salt water filled his lungs. Lim managed to jump into the sea at that point, then swim to a 2.5-meter emergency raft. He only brought a few supplies, some biscuits, a can of water, and a signal torch. There was no land. There were no other people. Just him, the raft, and the endless ocean. This is where the real struggle began. In the early days, he survived on makeshift supplies. But the biscuits quickly ran out, so he started fishing with a flashlight wire and a homemade hook. When it rained, he caught water with canvas. When birds landed on the raft, he caught them, ate them, and drank their blood. Lim literally created a survival system from scratch. On the 40th day, a shark circled his raft. He didn't run, he fought. Using the remaining water in a metal jug, he smashed the shark's head until it died. Then he cut off its flesh, dried it in the sun, and ate it slowly. The sea at that moment became both his home and his enemy, and Lim learned to conquer both. Several ships passed by, but none stopped. Some may have thought it was a trap. Others were too far away to help. Either way, each ship that left took hope with it. But Poon Lim stayed. He said, "I wanted to live. That was my only focus." On the 133rd day, he was found by Brazilian fishermen near the mouth of the Amazon River. His body was thin and weak, but he was still alive. Poon Lim had spent more than 4 months alone at sea, longer than anyone else in modern history. The world greeted him with awe and respect. Lim's record was recognized by Guinness World Records as the longest survival at sea on a raft by a lone individual. But he was not proud. When interviewed, he only said softly, "I hope no one has to break this record," because the record was born from extraordinary suffering. Poon Lim's story is not just about survival. It is a portrait of a man who refused to give up, even when the world seemed to have turned its back on him. He shows that strength is not just about muscle, but about determination, reason, and hope. In the midst of rough seas, one thing saved him: the will to live.